Okay guys, welcome to your first therapy session. I can see that you guys are feeling a little bit overwhelmed. So why don't we take some time aside to meditate? So can I get all of you guys to close your eyes? Okay, sit up straight. Okay, now I want you guys to take a deep breath in. Hold, close your eyes, and breathe out. Okay, we're gonna do it 2 more times. And breathe out. And breathe in. And out. Okay, so can we get you guys to first start off by telling us what your problem is? Or what seems to be the issue?
I'm just sad
Why?
because I wanted to go to Duke and US, but I cannot make it. Yeah, I go RP instead. like my O level I thought can get 2 points, but I get 20 points, so I got RP.
Okay, maybe you can further elaborate. What do you mean by like you can't go into your O-level scores and all, but what is your main concern really? Like what course do you want to take, or why does it affect you?
I wanna go to medical school, and like now I feel like I can't do it anymore.
Do you feel that getting the points you got is affecting your future as a whole?
Yeah, like there's nothing to look forward to anymore. Yeah.
I appreciate the amount of perfection that you strive for, but you have to understand, what you can achieve in 2 years, you're overestimating yourself, okay? And you're underestimating what you can achieve in like 10 years down the road. Keep that in mind. Solid.
So you understand. I understand that you're having some issues. Okay, so-called you're disappointed with your O-level result coming to RP, but wanted to go to NTU. Maybe I want to check with you. What is your dream after you graduate? What you want to be?
I actually hope to maybe work somewhere in the medical field, like become a doctor, because I dedicated my whole life to it.
Okay,
So now I come RP, I can't really do.
Okay, so there's some instances where students actually take up courses in RP, but eventually still make it to medical school with good results. So you have to take courses that are offered by RP that is relevant to medical field. For example, biomedical is one of the courses that actually open up another pathway for students from Poly into NUS medical school. Yeah, on this part. So this is another pathway you can do. But before you have this goal, maybe I want you to frame your thoughts, okay, by writing down what is your 3 years goal in RP, what is your 2 years goal and 1 year goal, short, mid, and long-term goal. This will help you to path out the way that how you're going to achieve each goal, each step towards your dream, which is becoming a medical doctor in the field, medical industry, expert in the field. Yeah. So maybe just frame your thoughts. Probably you can just share with us. What is your enlisted to RP biomedical? What GPA you want to get within the first semester?
4.0.
Correct.
Maybe
4.0.
more.
The maximum is 4.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so good. Yeah, this you all have it. This is your short-term goal. You all understand that you have to get 4. Can I ask you, how do you get 4? In what way that you can be sure that you can get a 4.0?
Be consistent in my studies.
By
Studying consistent.
Studying,
Constant practice.
constant practice, constant revision,
consulting,
consulting lecturer when you have any doubts. This will help you to secure, the good foundation, okay, to make sure that you can reach your short-term goal, which is a 4.0 in your SEM 1. What about your midterm goal after 3 years? If you eventually graduate with a 4.0, what do you plan to do?
NS?
Yeah, of course, it's after NS.
Apply for uni?
Apply for uni. Let's say that you're unable to get the path that you're doing is a direct train towards university and medical field. Let's say that you didn't achieve a 4.0. What is the alternate pathway? So you must have contingency. If let's say you have a 3.8, are you going to stay along that field, medical field, or you can switch another profession but still stay along within the medical field? There's also opportunity. Have you considered going overseas to further your study as well? Yeah. So these are all these additional pathway which I wanted to teach you one framework which is called the hope therapy. Okay, which you all understand your goals, state out your goals, how you're going to achieve it, understand the pathway, understand the avenue. Okay, you have to be persistence, the ability to sustain your motivation because you still on 4.0 and these kind of things. And of course, one thing we want to tell you is the end of this section is to have a great mindset. Okay, you have a great mindset as well. You understand that talent is one thing. If you have talent in study is good, but without effort, there's nothing. However, if you have talent, you plus effort equal to skill. But if you are hard work, okay, if you are hardworking enough, plus your consistency, you have the kind of grit to overcome all the issues that are facing. I'm sure that you will do very well in the school itself.
For sure.
Yeah. Very concept.
And I want to say, when Jiahao talked about having 4.0 GPA, right? I feel it's your own goal, but if you all did not hit that 4.0 GPA, I feel like you all should know how to also not beat yourself up, because honestly, in my perspective, if you were to set yourself a 4.0, I feel it's not a realistic goal, because first of all, you have to work very hard for it, which is it's a good thing, but in the sense that it's not really a realistic goal to set at such a high point, because what if you drop? And then if you do not know how to manage your emotions, it will actually make you more stressed out and more distressed. So that is why I feel like your goal now is 4.0, but what if you can set a bit lower at your own realistic goal? And on him that he talked about how you all have to go around your own field. Like example, if you can't go into a certain course that you want, or a certain medical course that you want in university, right? Think of another option that you want that is also revolving around that that category or that field of medical. Okay, always give yourself different options and not only stick to the medical one, because I feel like now you are only thinking that your passion and your passion now is towards medical. But I like to encourage you all, always have another plan, always have another alternative. So try to explore other areas also. Maybe I do not know if you have time to explore other fields, but try to get yourself more involved in other aspects other than just one aspect, because I think having more exploration and stuff, having more experience to see whether other field might match you even. So do not always fix yourself into one stagnant goal, but always have alternatives, and always know that what goal you have now is just the short term. It might not be your long term goal.
Will you maybe enlighten us with the different pathways, as we're not so sure?
Yeah, so always don't fix yourself to don't always have this mindset that I'm only going to the medical, because based on experiences and based on past, like people coming for counselling, right? They always have this mindset that I'm just going to be a sports coach, or I'm just going to be a medical I'm just going to be a doctor, for example. But then when I see them in the long run or in the future, they're not doing what they actually wanted at first. So I would like to say, things, interest, passion can change over time. Try to expose yourself to more things instead of just rigid to just one thing that you think that is your future. Yeah.
You have any more concerns?
Any more stress?
I feel okay.
Okay, so to part off, we wanted to say
Your stress gone.
yeah, to drink big. Okay, drink big, start small. Okay, I'm sure you can do it. Alright, but everybody can go. You stay back.
Okay, and cut. Action.
Hello guys, so we're here for the counseling session. So how are you guys feeling?
Lost.
Sorry.
Lost?
Yeah, it's very sad.
Very sad. Can you tell me what are some of your concerns? Why are you here?
I feel like my main issue is I cannot make friends right now. And I've lost all my friends from ITE.
Anything else?
Yeah. I feel like I don't trust you, so I don't wish to share more with you.
Okay, like excluding him. So like excluding him. So like why can you not make friends?
Excluding me?
You don't share, no share. Just sit down there.
Then I leave the room already.
Oh, you leave the room.
This is wrong counselling. You sure you bring me the right place?
You tell me to come here.
You don't know whether this counsellor can or not.
I'm an intern.
Wait, repeat your question, repeat.
Okay, so like why do you think you cannot make friends in RP? I mean, because you came from
It
IT.
just feels off. You know, everyone, they were able to come in from their O levels and they already have formed their own cliques. Because, you know, I don't know.
Okay, so from what you are saying, like I feel so what you're saying is that because the people that came from the O level path, they have more similar shared life experience in comparison to you, whereas like you came from IT, so that's why there's a difference in like your life experience. Therefore, you cannot click on certain things. Is that what you're saying?
In a sense.
Yeah, and also I feel like there's also a level of like causality and like fatalism. Like you are just attributing that you are just like how you say, you're focusing on like what, like how to say like it's fatalism.
What is fatalism?
Oh, it's essentially like you believe that like destiny is as such and you cannot change
I
it.
hope the session can be more layman.
As layman as I can already.
Be more layman, more simple. Because I really feel so left out already from my PS4 class. We got no friends. Then we come and see you, tell me all these terms, gigantic terms, I don't even understand. Layman, you're not even hearing us what the issues that we have. We come from 3 different ITE, it's like you're standing alone in the school.
You can all be friends now.
I'm trying to find a solution, you know. I just feel that very frustrated. I can't join the clique of friends who graduate from O level, as what mentioned by my friend. And 3 of us always left alone, and we have someone with in different classes.
Well, why don't you try and approach those people?
It seems difficult.
It just seems that we are different group.
That's because-
People wavelength, because some of them speak English that I don't understand. Like, I mean, I feel there's a relation. I feel that I'm very close to maybe you.
Or you can be his friend or
I think
find new
it's
friends.
because my character. I'm someone very introverted. And I need people to seek me first, but none of them are seeking me. Yeah, so I feel a bit difficult. Like when people seek me, I tend to be very shy. And I don't know how to respond.
I
Yeah.
don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I think the way that, from what I'm hearing, right, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that you guys are afraid to approach people because you feel like there's a very big difference between you and them.
Yeah.
And I can also see that you guys are afraid to open yourselves up to people. Is this because you guys are afraid you will be judged, or they will not like you, or
Something like that.
something like that?
Yeah.
How about right now, right? I want you guys to think of it differently.
try and reframe the thoughts that you have. Instead of thinking that they will not like you or they will not be interested in you, right? There's so much things that you guys have experienced differently. You came from ITE and they came from O-level. So there's a lot of stories for you to share. There's a lot of experiences that you have experienced, they haven't, they've experienced, you haven't. So there's an even exchange on both ends. And that may be a starting point for you guys to try.
So do you want me to ask them questions?
Sure, if that's what you're comfortable with.
Can you just tell us what's the best way to strike a conversation with somebody from poly, O levels?
I feel like can start small, especially for example during group discussions, because especially in RP we have a lot of group projects, group work. So you can start by talking with your group mates, and then from there that's how you can strike the conversation.
That makes sense.
But for me personally, I feel that the issue goes further deeper.
Can you explain?
My issue is that what if I end up making these friends again, making new friends, but then once we graduate, we all split ways and I lose them again.
Good point. Friends come and go.
I resonate that.
Friends come and go.
Then, but no, what
Friends come
if
and
I'm
go.
someone
That's
that
life.
what if I'm someone that really prioritize friends and I really cherish, I really need relationship.
Let's put you in the position that you are in now. You made friends in ITE and then you're moving on and now you're trying to step up and make new friends. Why can't you apply that same kind of attitude in the future? It's all based on your perspective on it. And
That one is called what mindset?
what's that called?
What mindset?
Growth mindset.
Growth, yeah.
Yeah, no, don't be a fixed mindset, growth mindset.
Grow out of our comfort zone, you mean?
That can be
Because
one
that
also.
will fall into our next time when you go to work, when you go to NS.
Yeah, you will face obstacles in life, right?
Yeah.
Then if the obstacle comes at you fast, doesn't mean you cannot go against it,
So we shall see this as an opportunity for us to grow even better, to be more outgoing, to make new friends, to have a better network.
Wow. You talk so fluently.
No, I don't know.
I
I
have
don't-
trouble believing that you
No,
have
I have a lot of
attempted
trouble.
friends.
I have no friends.
It's okay.
Is it the sensing that I got from you all? Is this the things that we should do?
Yes.
Okay. Can you just maybe share with me how
Maybe
you
something
how you
like
share with
maybe
me?
something what you
No,
can
are you
do.
listening to me?
Yeah, maybe what you can do is
You shall listen to me for your question.
I
Let
know,
me finish
I know,
my
I know.
words.
Yeah, go for it.
How do you make friends in school last time?
Okay, maybe
Because
what you
I see
can
you
do
as a
first.
person that maybe people very hard to know, very hard to connect with people. But how do you make friends with people around you? Maybe you
Okay,
can share with us some life experience.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so maybe what you can do is you can think about what qualities you have that would make people want to be your friend first. And if you can think of a list, then because you have that list, you have that innate confidence to go and talk to people. And if you can, essentially you just show them what you have to offer as a friend. And if they are not your friend, then it's fine. You can. It's like the right people will find you. You know what I'm saying?
For how long? I need to wait.
Huh? You just go and try lah. Not how long lah. For your whole life maybe.
I think at this point of time, I think we need support.
Yeah.
We need for support in
for
school.
sure.
But
Yeah.
I don't know why you asked me to wait.
No, I never asked you to wait. I used to go and try. But you asked me how long, so I tell you maybe for your whole life. But you can still try. You know what I'm saying? You can try for
So
your whole life.
this is what you're doing last time in school.
Yeah,
You keep
lah.
waiting until people come and find your door.
No lah. Yeah lah. I'm a patient person.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we just wait lah.
Yeah, okay.
You can get classroom we wait.
Yeah, you can wait lah.
I agree.
We just wait.
Thank you, doctor.
Thank you.
I know lah, not doctor. I told you I Ethan only. You have listened to me a lot. Say I never listen. You have listened to me a lot.
I don't know whether I'm answering or not. I just feel so stressed out. But after I come in,
I thought I was cute, but then you say that now, I feel lonely again.
Oh.
we just have to wait for the
Yeah,
right,
you have to
right,
wait.
right key to the right
Yeah,
door.
wait, yeah, correct. Just wait.
We just wait lah. Maybe wait until 3 years we still alone.
Maybe wait
Okay, we'll have
another.
our chance in NS.
Maybe wait another 3 years after that also.
Maybe, right?
Maybe you want to share with me your experience better. The last man there.
How much more? I had a hard time making friends, right?
Yeah,
But one thing that helped me, right, was to make up smart goals. Let me go through with you What are SMART goals?
Smart goals.
Uh-huh.
We don't have that. You have?
No.
S stands for specific. M stands for measurable. A stands for achievable. R stands for relevant. And T stands for timely. Right?
So what does smart goal do with friends? But Mike, I don't ask you already. When you say, I don't know why smart. You tell me smart goal. How do I make friends with smart goal?
So let me just ask you some questions first.
Yeah, tell me, like you just say.
Come on, you just sum me up. I give you all the time.
SMART goals, right? Basically, you try and make goals that are achievable
I know.
in different timings. You know right what I'm talking about, right? See? You understand? I think that's why we have time for today.
No, I want to know is experience how to make friends.
Example,
How to make-
how
yeah.
is that go?
How is that they go?
Like,
Okay,
what
one.
time,
Let's say if I was in your position, right? I would say maybe one of the SMART goals that I can set is try and approach 2 people in the next 1 week.
Okay.
And just bring up a topic. What's their favorite food? What they like to watch on Netflix? That kind of thing. Very small, minute goals that will lead to a bigger picture.
Okay. That one, okay.
That's right.
I want to hear that friend. The counselor.
And also when you talk to people, right, try to let them speak rather than you speak. Because people like it when they talk about their own thoughts and feelings, you know. Alright. So yeah, make sure you just ask them what are their interests or because people like that. That's how you make friends.
Thank you for hearing us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think the key takeaway is be the right key for the right, be the right door for the
The
right
key
key.
takeaway is you can be. You all are like the same person. You all just go and form one clique.
Yeah,
Stop that lah.
Okay. So the counselling walked out. Okay. Action.
Alright, hello guys. Hey, so we are the group of counselors that will be handling you guys today. So I just want you guys to be as relaxed as possible. Just relax, calm down, be as comfortable as you need to be. You just know that within these 4 walls is a safe space. Whatever you say here will not be disclosed to anybody outside of these 4 walls. So you just remain between us and only us. Yeah, so maybe just ask why have you guys came over to see us today?
I feel like shit. I feel like really bad about myself. Global player.
Okay.
I feel like a burden to my team sometimes. I feel like this. Have you watched floorball before? Do you know guys know floorball?
We do
I
understand.
just see the player like Hazlik Shah. He keeps losing the ball, and I feel like him sometimes. Like every time I get the ball, I'm trying to help my friends by passing the ball, but then I always get intercepted and tackled. I feel like I'm not contributing to the team at all, and it's like a burden to the team. And I feel like slowly they are gonna realize it, and I'm just disassociating myself from the team slowly and slowly. I just feel worthless, in all honesty. Yeah.
Another thing is the burden that we feel is because we're in this IBP championship. Yeah, that's the most burden because all our teammates are expecting our team to win. Yeah, and then I'm the one that is causing that loss for the team. So kind of feel like kind of down a bit. Yeah.
So that's how you're feeling currently at the moment.
Yeah.
So you understand? Alright, so we'll just ask some questions to further understand what you're feeling. Okay, so firstly, has this feeling ever occurred to you before prior to this IBP competition? Have you guys participated in any other competitions before this?
Yeah, I participate lah, but it's like quite sudden lah because last time I can play. That's why I was in the team. But then now suddenly when I'm put up against better players, I cannot perform. I feel like I've reached a ceiling now. Yeah, honestly.
So you performed previously prior to this competition, but now that you are exposed to other players, you feel like you have faced the wall.
Yeah, I feel like I've reached a ceiling. I'm not accomplishing my potential.
Okay. Do you feel as if they are really, really good? In your own perspective, do you feel that they have
you have done anything that is like shining to your coach?
I don't think so. It's like more of, it's not of them. It's more of me personally. Because they can play, and I know I can play. But every time I step into the court, I step into the training, I just lose the ball. I keep passing the ball to the opponents, and I know it's not me. Plus with the IVP coming up, I'm just costing the team. Then, you know, it's better off without me lah. You know, but I cannot tell the coach also. You know.
So okay, so just to sidetrack a little bit, when you were playing in your prior competitions, were you having fun? Do you have fun? Since as you said you were playing well, are you having fun?
Okay lah. Okay lah. I feel like quite mad about it lah. Because I know I can play, but then it's not like I have that much fun.
So now you do not have fun at all. So now on top of, since last time you were mad about it, you know you can play. So for now it's more of like you cannot play. You still feel mad. You just feel much more
At
worse.
first I was excited about it lah. Like, you know, I can finally make the step up. You know, I can finally challenge myself. But then I feel that maybe the challenge is too much.
I see.
Can I ask, how's your relationship with your teammates? Can you describe your relationship to me? Like, how are you with
Oh,
your
so
teammates?
when we go training, we just talk lah, like about football or whatever,
Okay.
like about the training and the coach. But when we go out, we just not friends anymore. We just go out, we just normal already. We like hi bye kind of training.
Okay, so you guys don't communicate outside of school and training. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
You're
I
only
see.
friends during training. That's all.
How do you feel about that? Have you ever wanted to connect with them apart from training hours?
I wish I could lah, but I feel because of what I'm doing in the court, I don't feel the right to talk to them or be close to them. You know.
I feel like we don't open up much.
Yeah.
That's why I keep thinking like, oh, I think that whatever they think about me is like I'm a burden to them because I don't know what, like we don't open up. We don't talk about our other activities in life. Like, yeah, so basically we're not close. We're just training. That's all. Like expectation very high and all that. Yeah.
Okay. What about your coach? Describe him to me. How is he like? Is he fierce?
Coach. Oh.
Is he nice, angry?
Well, the coach at the start, you know, I really put in my effort in training. So I guess he's using things that really push my confidence down for no reason lah. Like no cheat lah, no honesty. Not really a nice person lah. I know he's a World Cup player but yeah, he's a World Cup player but like so what lah? If you're a shit guy then what's the point of being a coach?
So I can see that you have a lot of pent-up frustration towards your coach and towards yourself. So let's try to derail from all this negative energy, and how about just list us 5 things that you're good at. It can be anything, it doesn't have to be related to floorball, it can just be anything. What are 5 things that you believe that you perceive yourself to be good at?
I think we can work well as in a team. So I'm not someone who's selfish or anything. I'm willing to work for the team, but just that our dynamics with them is not there because like we our relationship, like we mentioned just now, our relationship is not. It's just strictly on the pitch lah. But off the pitch, since we don't have that connection, I think but I'm willing to work with the team like this. I'm not like a self-centered player or anything.
So you're selfless.
Yeah, selfless.
This one, for
I think I manage my time well. I can balance between going for training and my own schoolwork.
Okay, that's good.
These thoughts are just forming in my head. I can't think of
Got a lot of negative thoughts. Trying my best.
Yeah.
How about maybe you tell us a time where you felt very good about yourself, like where you play well on court, like last time. Share with us more about that.
I mean, obviously I've scored a goal.
Try,
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah, detail it in detail.
Like
Try
how-
to close your eyes and think through that very moment, how you're feeling what was the atmosphere like.
Yeah. What do you do during that moment that
Yeah.
makes you perform so well? Can you share with us more about that?
Okay, so I get the ball.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. Okay,
continue.
wait.
So I got the ball on defense. I was a forward. I ran all the way back until defense. I intercepted the guy. Very nice, I was fast. I got the ball. And then I dribble, past 3 players. Then I passed to my friend. But he didn't score, he hit the post. I had to cover up his mess. Then I turned around, I slapped the ball. It went top corner. My goodness, it was a good goal. It was because of that goal I entered the team. Now,
Yeah. Okay. Maybe like for now when you go in to the pitch once again, maybe you could try to think of an aim like you want to, now that you say you cannot get past anyone, right? Maybe so now you can just try to maybe visualize yourself get dribbling the ball past at least one person first. You try, and then you see if it works. If it works, then maybe you can try to have more targets to hit. Like maybe you dribble past more people, and maybe you can get a friend along with you on your team to help you with that. So maybe you can play a 2-on-1 instead to try to get past the current opponent that you have. Yeah.
I mean, since from what we understand of floorball, it is a team sport. You don't really have to burden the whole weight on yourself. You got to understand that you have teammates. Although, as you have said that you're not really close off the court, but you do believe that on the court you guys are playing for the same goal. So at the very least, that all of you have the same ambition, all of you have the same goal in mind, and all of you wants to achieve the same thing. So you don't have to really carry that burden yourself and weigh all on yourself that, oh, if you mess up, then that's the end of the team. No, it's not as simple as that. As long as you guys continue to fight together, maybe you can slowly build that confidence in yourself. And maybe we as counselors, we will hope that you get to replicate that very amazing moment that you have experienced before. Or maybe make it so much more better. Yeah. So we feel that there's no need for you to really burden it all on yourself. Right?
Yeah, we understand that there's expectations from yourself because of your past achievements, but maybe now you can just try to have lower expectations and maybe slowly build up and then come back once again. Yeah.
to the acceptance first. I'm not that good yet.
No, but in no means are we saying that you're not good. When we say that you have to lower down your expectations, it's not saying that, oh, you're no longer good. What we meant by lowering down your expectations is that just as how you are an athlete, you can train at high intensity, high volume every single day. But there is definitely a time where you have to bring it down. You have to bring it down to reset yourself, to recycle yourself, give yourself that rest time, give yourself that break, give yourself that breather. Without that breather, you feel very tight, you feel suffocated. And then that's when your performance, you burden yourself. And then that's when your performance will decline. So when we say lower your expectations, we're saying more of like, give yourself some room to relax. Give yourself some room to breathe. And then when you're much more confident again, then that's when you build yourself up and bring it back to where you were once again.
Yep. That helps.
Closing statements from you, sir?
So like Hazlik said just now, floorball is a team sport. So personally, I think that you guys are being too hard on yourselves. All your teammates are there to cover up your mistakes, and mistakes are very common. It happens in every team game, and no player can carry the entire team. So I think you guys should just relax and maybe take some time to reflect on what mistakes you are making on the court. Like just now you talked about how you make passes to your teammates and you get intercepted. So maybe during the trainings you can have a few friends and just tell them that you want to try and pass more at maybe different distances, so you can practice on that skill so that during the actual match you guys can perform better.
Can I have a quote? Just to inspire me.
You want a quote from each one, is it?
No lah, just want to get
Okay,
it.
go.
Motivations.
Oh, yeah. Actually, before that, I would like to lastly add on. So you guys, in all that we have said, we really want you guys to try to adopt a grit mindset. So what grit means?
What is mine?
So a grit mindset is allowing yourself to have courage and resilience in the things that you do. Don't give up on yourself. Always rely on your teammates and coach for help if you're facing with any troubles.
Alright.
Also, I want you guys to think positively why you were given the important role of being a defender. Yeah. Look back and think, why did the coach give you? Why did no one went against the decision of you becoming the defender for the team?
Wow, that's actually a very good point. Thanks for that.
So since you like us to wrap it up with a quote, yeah, a quote that I have would be, a stone carved in Rome will not be sculpted in a day. And it will not be sculpted perfectly every day. It takes resilience and persistence to make the statue amazing.
Benda je. So am
Okay. Okay, great job. Action.
Hi, it's so nice to meet all of you. I was looking forward to our appointment. Don't feel overwhelmed because of the few people here, but my name is, we are just here to listen to your experiences and hopefully we can help you better yourselves eventually. Just know that no matter what, at the end of the day, nothing will leak through this wall. Everything here is confidential, and you have to understand that whatever we do here is in the benefit of you and no one else. Alright? So let's just start the conversation. Let's get the ball rolling. So why have you come here?
Can I ask how long will this take? I have a lot of work to do at home.
It depends on how long you want it to take. You have to understand one thing is that there's no specific or objective means of understanding how long it will take. If you do have something to tend to, you just let me know and we can schedule another time.
Just that my school power my whole day with a lot of quiz and worksheet. There's a lot of things for me to do. My exams are coming up soon.
How do you feel about that?
It's getting overwhelming.
I can see that. It takes a lot of courage for you. I appreciate that.
A lot of projects to do. The teachers pestering me every time to hand in my submissions on time. It's just piling up like nothing.
You feeling stressed?
Yeah.
The rest of you also feeling stressed, or you're just accompanying me? One person. Okay. So, do your friends also share the same mindset as you, or is it just an individual, or do you think it's just for yourself?
My friends, I don't care about my friends. Now I care about my own grades. Like my grades matter the most. Will this really help me? I need to study.
So, let me just start off first. When was the last time you actually sat down and studied for your exams?
Every day.
Every day?
Just before I entered this room, I studied.
Yeah, outside.
So, what actually made you take the time off from your study? Since it's, I can tell it's quite important when it comes to you. What actually made you to come into this room with us?
My teacher tell me to come here.
I see. So,
Yeah.
was there any spark that prompted your teacher to come here?
Not sure. Just
sure.
go meet a counselor.
I see. Then if that's the case, then I feel that it might have troubled your teacher or whatsoever. Which I
Trouble my teacher.
I haven't teacher.
Oh.
No, maybe your behavior. There was something that sparked her of an area of concern at least to actually ask you to visit us, all of us. Yeah. So let me just get this straight. Just try to understand the situation. There's a lot of work on you, being piled on you, and you're feeling stressed about it. And possibly you feel a bit of worries about the future and grades as well. Am I correct?
Yes, correct.
Yes, that's true. Alright. So just to bring it back a little bit first, what was your grades before this? Was it doing quite well?
It's bad since last time. I study so much since last time. Can never get an A since last time. I told my teacher I study every day, then she still don't want to give me a good grade. I asked her why, then she said, need to study more.
It looks like a cycle to you. It looks like a cycle.
Can I know how long ago was it? How long has it been?
You remember?
Always, every week.
Every week? I see. So, you look with the amount you studied, you haven't gotten the A yet, right?
No.
I see. So can you just let us just go through your lesson plan. So what do you know, or what do you do when you are studying?
Study. I study. I read the pre-reading and the research paper, but I don't understand. But I still read like 5 times again.
Do you take notes when you are doing your studying or revisions?
I try to, but I'm a visual learner.
Okay.
I try everything already. Write, listen, see. What cannot?
Okay, research very big. What about this? What apart from studying, what other activities do you do in your daily life? Like everyday basis, what else do you guys do instead of apart from studying? There should be one at least, 1 or 2.
I go family dinner.
Okay. I mean that's a good. Like do you like going to family dinners?
Waste my time. Cannot study. Family dinner take too long, 4 hours.
Okay.
No time to study.
Okay, what about the things that you like to do, like apart from studying, that makes you happy?
Scrabble.
Okay, Scrabble. Does that release your stress at least? Like doing Scrabble?
Because Scrabble improve my English then.
Sorry.
I think like it makes me feel like I can do better in studies with my English.
Okay. I mean,
I see.
okay.
So, what's your expectations of yourself? Just give me something specific here.
So stressed to see. Now I talk about it, I want to cry.
So, let me just know what is your expectation for your next exam?
Pass.
I see, just a pass. More than a pass. So, is it around the B range or A range?
I want to do well.
You want to do
I want to go university.
I see.
I want to take sports management.
I'm pretty sure that's an ITE.
No, in ITE, I think. Okay, anyway.
But I think when you say that, I think it brings up a very important question to ask all of you. Who set this expectation? Was it you or was it by someone else?
Me. Because when, like, if you study, then you do well, you get good school, then like get good job, got good money. I want this comfortably. No, cannot.
I see. I understand. I feel like in this kind of conversation, I think we need to take a deep breath, everyone. Okay, we take a deep breath. Take a deep breath out. I think we should do it one more time. Are you okay? Do you take a sip of water? I feel like your water bottle is empty.
Okay.
So, okay.
Can we start?
Now that I've understood your situation completely, is your own personal wants, what you want
So
from
my
university.
classmate every time score a good grade, then they flex in my face.
Okay.
Last week,
Okay.
S201
Oh.
scored A for his test. Then he showed me the big A.
Okay.
Yeah, I cannot take it.
So I think what we need to do is to set some your goal. So your goal is now to get a good grade for you to go to university, right? And now that we've tried to understand how you want to go about accomplishing this goal, which is to study, am I right? So what I would like to first tell you is that first, studying is not the only option for you to enter university. Okay, academics is extremely important. We all can agree. I think you've felt the pressure of that. But I think one thing you need to focus on is also to understand that it's much more ways to enter university. So for example, I understand that you do score relatively good grades. I'm not saying that you are quite a failure or whatsoever, because with the amount that you studied, I feel that with the grades you have, yes, it may seem disappointing to you, but in comparison to a lot of other students that's coming through my door, I think if you actually perform quite well, and the drive for you to actually do the work compared to a lot of other students in this school, that I've actually seen, it's actually quite good. But maybe if you do find that you find yourself having to hit a ceiling, what you can do is to replace that with some other means. For example, when you go to universities at least, or when you meet your lecturers, one thing that they look at you when it comes to when they actually apply is not only your academics but also your personal skills, your hobbies, your values. So what's one thing that you find yourself to be quite good at? For me, or from what I've seen immediately after meeting you, is that you are very hardworking, you're very driven, you understand your goals very clearly, and that's very good. So I would like to prompt you, what is something that you feel that you're good at other than studying?
A sport maybe?
You guys play sports?
Dancing?
Scrabble.
Yes.
Scrabble?
That's true. Yes. Scrabble is a hobby. Have you do you have any soft skills that you guys have invested in?
Oh, soft skills. What examples of soft skills?
Okay, guys, close up.
Okay.
Close up. Yeah.
Okay. So I see that.
Okay. Okay, for me, what I want you guys to do is actually try to find more ways try to find other activities apart from studying. So you guys have to really manage your time in a week. Maybe go out and take a breather. Just try to play. Just go cycling with your family. Like you go family dinner, right? Then from there you can go cycling with them. That will actually release your stress. Yeah, because if you study every day, every hour, every day, right, you will really put a burden on yourself. Like you guys will feel more stressed out. And also studying more, and if you keep studying, I feel like you guys won't actually. Okay, I have no idea where I'm going with this. Sorry, I was going well. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. We don't.
That was the pressure.
Don't worry, it's fine.
So from what I see, you've been affected very much with your past efforts, right? And because of that, your results may not be the ones that you expected, right? So one thing that you need to do is first understand what you need to get for your next grade. For example, set consistent B's, for example, and then you work your way up. That is how you manage your studies very properly. There's no point from going from a C, then you try to aim for a A. First study enough to get a B, and once you get the B, study more to get the A. You have to understand, we are all growing. Especially at your age, we have to grow slowly. We can't make that sudden jump. That's one. And secondly, your effort in the past are severely affecting who you are now, and I feel that is actually affecting how you study and how you perceive yourself, and that's very unhealthy. And also, you are quite affected by the future and what you need to accomplish. But what I want you to focus is the now. Find some more hobbies other than Scrabble. you enjoy Scrabble, you love playing Scrabble. But I feel that if you were to have join a club, for example, that can benefit you. You know, you see that family dinner takes away your time from studying, but look at it as an opportunity to build yourself, build social skills, build when you join a club, build skills that actually help you create, you know, more better opportunities for yourself, and we can help you build a better rapport, a better portfolio for yourself to go into the university. So later on, you know, find the positives and find things that you can do and to build yourself up in other activities other than studying. I feel that is a very good way for you to take the next step forward. Alright?
Yeah, better. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, and cut.